Hey everybody, welcome back to Champion Sons in our NHL Houston Aeros expansion franchise series, where we have got a heck of an episode for y'all. 2 games on tap against the Sharks and the in-state rivals Dallas Stars. Now, before we look at those, we're going to take a look at our standings. We played 38 games, only got 32 points, 13 wins, 19 losses, and 6 overtime losses. That's rough. So I think it does show something about our team, though, that we're able to at least get these things pushed into overtime, right? So we're playing decent. I don't want to say decent enough, but we are playing okay. We're just not at that point where we're starting to actually separate ourselves from these ties at the end of regulation to actually winning the game in regulation. So, it's something we're going to have to work on. We got a long way to go. So it is what it is right now. Now, looking at our top players, Riley comes in with 3 goals and 24 assists, so 27 points total. He has the most on the team. Dubois comes in with 15 assists and 8 goals. Now, Beauvillier is our top actual goal scorer with 10, but to share Comfort, actually Iafallo. Iafallo is actually our top goal scorer. Iafallo, Beauvillier, then Teixeira, Comfort, and so forth. Now, excuse me, one thing I do want to look at, Kervinen does have 7 assists. He is our rookie defender, no goals yet, but he does have the 7 assists. Now, Kyler Yamamoto, we did bring him up. We saw how well he played in the AHL special for the Austin Ice Bats. So we decided to call him up to get him some time. He's about an 82 overall. So he's definitely got the ability. It's just he needs the time here in the NHL. Now, looking at our goalies, Allen is our number 1 goalie. He is right now 10 wins and 11 losses. He started out pretty strong on the season, doing fairly well. He has kind of fallen off, sort of. Our defense, we focus on speed with our defense, so our guys are able to get back, just not always able to get rid of the puck and get it out of our zone. So we definitely need to help him out there. And, I mean, he's 31. Then you also have Gibson, who's 29. He's coming up. And, we have some guys in Austin that we can look at. But these are our 2 primary, and they're the ones we're going to be rolling with probably for the next couple seasons in all actuality. Now that we've checked out the players and where some of them stand, let's go ahead and jump into the first game of the series here against San Jose, the Sharks, where we're going to jump in about midway through the first period here, 13 and a half minutes remaining, as the Sharks did win that faceoff, but were able to quickly take it from them. And a lot of physical play happening along the boards there as we continue to put pressure, and that's one thing that I think does help us out, but it also puts us a little bit behind the sticks when you think about it and getting all of your guys pushed forward. Now here we are battling in front of the goalie, but they send that one out wide. Blinchfield takes it, and he's going to actually keep it well into our zone, and we finally get it poked away from him, and now we come right back at it. Sunkist with it in the neutral zone, taking it into Sharks territory where he gets blasted, and now they start fighting for it. Hartman trying to fight for the puck along the boards, and he'll actually win that one, send it back to Grzelcyk. Over to Ekholm, looking for a passing lane, looking to find that one open guy, nowhere to go with it, starts sending it around as Hartman sends kind of a wild pass. Now it gets intercepted by the Sharks, and it looks like they're going to be coming back that way. Big hit along the boards over there, but he got rid of the puck just in time. And now we continue to battle, putting the pressure on them. That's what I think really does help us out here. As they wrist that one in at Allen and almost gets behind him after bouncing off his leg pads there. But we recover and get it over to Faxa. He's going to send it around back to Joseph, looking for a little bit passing lane, and it's intercepted once again. Now Neto has a long way to go with it, but he loses possession of the puck. Tried to do too much with it in the neutral zone, and as he came into our territory, he lost it. Now Joseph gets slammed along the boards. Faxa just misses a big hit, but he gets that one poked away from him, and the Sharks take it right back into the neutral zone here. Send it over to Neto. Grzelcyk pokes it away. Neto still has it along the board. Fires that one in, and Allen is going to get that one stopped. And he sends the puck out wide, and it's going to be gathered in by Comfort. From behind the net, he sends it up to Teixeira. in neutral territory. Over to Sharks, wristing that one in, and that's going to be stopped by their goalie, and he just holds on to it, and that's going to lead us to a face-off. And that was a pretty good little segment. I think we might want to play a little more aggressively. The Sharks do seem to be putting us into the boards kind of often right now. And so now after that one, we win the face-off and try to hit the one-timer, but it's blocked by our own guy. Sharks hold on to it, trying to find a place to go with it. Couture in the neutral zone has it as we almost take it back from him, and that's intercepted by Ekholm. He comes into the Sharks' territory down the right side, looking for a passing lane, nowhere to go with it, sends it back to Comfort. And Comfort completely chokes his pass away. And now we are back in neutral territory. Now Iafallo has it and sends the puck down and in. Du Bois goes after him. And that's gathered in by their goalie. But he sends it back out to Merrill. And Merrill starts passing it away. And now the Sharks are in kind of a problem. Not sure where to go with it. Intercepted by Iafallo in the neutral zone. And here we come into our side. We're blasted in the Sharks' territory. And that's going to result in a power play. You know, he got that one away just in time to send it down. And then right as Kane came over to hit him, it was just that split second too late that it caused that to be an interference penalty. So a smart play by the Aeros right there. And lucky timing. Let's call it for what it is. Now, Du Bois will be taking the face-off. He loses that one here as we are in the power play. And they send that one on down. And now we're going to have to gather it in behind the net. But they beat us to it. And we're fighting for it, and Riley finally gathers it in and starts bringing it back into the neutral zone, putting the pressure on. Sends the pass over to himself off the boards, over across. Bouvier, shot, score. We have a lead. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Anthony Bouvier with his 11th goal of the season coming off the assist. Morgan Riley taking it tape to tape. Gets his 25th assist this season. Sent that pass across. Nobody could poke it away. And Bouvier sends that one home. And that's going to give us a 1-0 lead here as we reach these closing minutes of the first period. Now on the face-off after the goal, the Sharks will win that one, but we're still fighting them hard along the boards. Yamamoto and then Zibanejad, they take the puck into the neutral zone. Yamamoto has it into Sharks territory, and he'll lose it. And the Sharks recover, and here they come back across with it, trying to push it forward, keeping pressure on them, though. LeBlanc has it on the side. He gets hit hard as he passed that one away, but no penalty called, and the play goes on now. Just under 2 minutes remaining. Stevenson has the puck, takes it into Shark territory, sends that one back out, down and around, and it's going to be intercepted by Ferraro, who has it over the Sunkiss, blast him, and that's going to cause a reaction. There it is. Here we go. They're dropping hands. Sunkiss takes the first shot against LeBlanc, but they're sitting there throwing hands at it. LeBlanc doesn't know what he's doing, I don't think, all that much. Sunkiss kind of controlling him with the grabbing hand, and LeBlanc's almost got to go down. Uppercut, overhand right, and LeBlanc is put to sleep on there. And that was a big-time little skerfuffle happening. Looks like some of the other guys starting to try to get into it as well, but that's the only fight that happens. Sunkiss wins that one. It had a big hit. I'm not going to even say it was a cheap shot because I really don't think it was. But it did result in what had to be a fight at that point. Good job by both competitors to stand tall. So after that bout, here we come with the puck drop once again as the Sharks win another one here. And this time we finally still take it away from them just outside the neutral zone. Here we come right back with a Hartman down the right side. He has it in the back, tries to send it around, but a little too late as the Sharks intercept that one. But now Faxa takes it right back from him. A big turnover in their zone as they can't seem to get rid of the puck. Ekholm has it, trying to find somewhere to pass with it. Bouvier sends it over to Kervinen. Has it to Faxa. Nowhere to go with it. Little backhanded deflector off the post, and that's going to expire time in the first period. Quick little deflection coming from the backhand wrister there by Bouvier. And that one results in a good shot attempt, but no goal. So here we come out for the next period, the second period puck drop, leading 1-0 here after that goal by Bouvier. Now the Sharks will win that face-off as they gather the puck, try to get their attack going. We hit it right back from him. Bear takes it down the right side. He's got a lane, sends it over to Zibanejad. Wrister, one-timer. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. That's another one. Goal number 2 in this game as we lead 2-0. Micah Zibanejad off the assist from Bear, who had the speed. Great job forcing the turnover. And then pure speed on his side to take it, and Zibanejad to follow him across the goalie. Beautiful pass and a wonderful one-timers. We've got the second goal of the game here in under 1 minute of the second period. Now we will actually win a face-off, but quickly turn it over to the Sharks as Couture's blasted on the side. I'm surprised he's not injured at all. Sharks do recover the puck, though, and trying to keep possession of it on their offensive side. They sling in a wrister that's going to be no good. Right across Allen's face. Didn't even touch the net. We gather that one in, and a horrible turnover as we try to send that back, but Bear does what he does and gets it out of our zone just for Joseph to lose it. Now Riley fighting along the boards. Yamamoto pokes that one away from him. He gathers it and sends it on up, and the Sharks will recover it. But a battle happens. Iafallo is going to take it down the left side and tries to wrist that one home, but it gets poked away from him at the last second as the Sharks almost had a big-time little turnover right there. Now Comfort pokes that one. He's got to run. Dubois shot, and that one's going to be blocked. What a great block by the Sharks goalie there to prevent a third goal. As they start bringing that one back down, Kavrinin pokes it away from him and sends the puck down, and that's going to result in a danged old icing. Oh, you hate calls like that, but a good job getting the early goal here in the second period. Now we are going to advance a little bit on up to just under the 9-minute mark as we have another face-off right here. We've only won 2 out of the 10 face-offs, make that 2 out of the 11 now. But we blocked their shot. Now here we come with a run on down the right side of the ice as we try to take it and send it back, nowhere to go with it. Zibanejad recovers. Back over to Riley. Riley wrister one time off the post. Riley with another goal. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Morgan Riley, his 4th goal this season, coming from deep with the wrister. Just right off the post. Talk about a half-inch one way or the other. And that one does bounce in, and that's going to give us a 3-0 lead. And it's this 3-0 lead that we carry with us here into the third period. Sharks couldn't really get too much going offensively. They are able to put some pressure on and get off some shots, but nothing that's just solidly, good enough to really, threaten us with the goal. Now here we are still trying to find another one. I have a feeling they got to go to 6, pull the goalie at some point, even though the game is 3-0, and you kind of think the way the Sharks are playing is slightly out of reach for them. So now they have possession on their side. I'm not sure why they're not trying to get rid of it. We're keeping pressure up on them. Dubois keeps fighting. God bless Kane! Kane was no match for Dubois on that hit as he continues fighting. And we finally gather control of the puck as we send it up to Stevenson. A minute and a half remaining. Stevenson down the right side. Comes back with it, trying to just keep possession, and he turns that one over real quickly. Couture has it, sends it over to Mir. He's got a pretty clean run, and that one's poked away at the last second as Yamamoto gathers that one in off the boards. And here he comes with it, sends it to Stevenson. Yamamoto, wrister one time! Yamamoto, his first goal of the season. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Kyler Yamamoto put the pressure on, pure speed. No, we didn't need it, but it's fun to have it. As we get that lead, and that's going to make it 4-0, and that is how this game will remain. A 4-1 win here at home. Good job in front of our crowd. Allen did, or 4-0. I mean, Allen did a great job in the net for us. He really did. We didn't let him get a whole lot of actual good shots, but those that did come into him, he made sure to stop. He didn't turn it over foolishly. Had a lot of big plays. And this was a tough physical game. But we fought through it. We kept the pressure up. And we ended up getting a big win here in front of our home crowd. You got to love seeing that happen. A lot of fast play, good passes, and a shutout, 4-0 clean sheet victory for the Houston Aeros in front of our home crowd. Now, as promised, we travel up to Dallas to take on our in-state rivals, the Dallas Stars. We saw what happened in the AHL whenever we took on the Texas Stars, beating them 1-0. But here's, Dallas is a different story. They are a good, solid team. And here they're going to win the first face-off puck drop of the game as Robertson has it down the right side, sends it back to Seguin, who gets hit, and they're putting pressure. Zibanejad takes it over and comes down the right side, sends that puck into Dallas territory where Klingberg will gather it in. And start a little battle for it down on the boards, but Stars come away. Rust has it in a smooth little move as Seguin takes it and tries to put that one in, but it gets knocked away from him. Allen just covers that one up. And this is going to be a tough game. They are putting a lot of pressure. They're basically taking our game plan and using it against us. Just put on a lot of pure dang pressure and see if you can't get that egg to crack. So now, after that puck stoppage, we're going to take it from them again. Once on the face-off. Yamamoto has it, tries to come across, keeps possession of the puck, sends it back to Stevenson. Over to Riley, looking for a place to go with it. Bear gets blasted along the boards. And we try to send that pass back to Riley, but too much on it. And it's going to come all the way back into our territory. 17 minutes remaining in the first. As we get that one to Iafallo. It's put away from him as they recover it down low. We take it right back from him. Yamamoto! Backhand wrister! Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Both these teams seem to be focused a little too much on playing physical and knocking the crap out of each other, that they forgot to keep an eye on Yamamoto after they blasted our man coming across the middle. And Yamamoto scoops that one up, and he sends that one home. We're going to get an early lead here, 1-0 in Dallas on the road. And after that, that's going to lead to this face-off. As the puck does drop, Du Bois loses that one. D'Angelo scoops it up and starts bringing it in. Rupe Hintz takes it, and it's going to be offsides. Okay. That was a quickly offsides right there. So we're going to come to another face-off. We've lost both of them so far that we've seen. Du Bois still taking it for the Aeros, and he loses another one. Sutter brings it in. The defense just splits open. What are they doing? And Sutter makes a move. Oh, what happened? I know I tried to switch player, and I thought I went to the right guy. Apparently it didn't. It's a dang game. That crap happens. Stars get this one tied up because of my foolish play. And so it's 1-1 now here in this one. And real quickly, we come right back with the puck drop. Once again, Dallas keeping pressure on, trying to push it into our zone. Ekholm takes it from Hintz. Gravinin has it, sends it over to Comfort, takes it down the right side, tries to send it back to Iafallo, but that one gets intercepted. Now here come the Stars. Guryanov has it, and he sends his pass over, knocked away, just could not handle it as we do recover. And Du Bois goes into the... Oh, why did he do that? Sunkist comes on. I get a line change, but you don't do it while someone passes it to you, you know. All right. Mental mistakes here happening early in this one. Beauvier now with the puck. Sends it back behind. Sunkist picks it up. Over to Ekholm. Keeps it in the zone just barely. Wrists that one home, but nowhere to go with it, blocked by the defender. Beauvier takes that and wrists it at Bishop, and he will cover that one up. Good stop by Bishop there. A couple of quick shots, but that first one blocked by the stick of the defender. So a pretty tough physical game that we have going right now. And here we come to the closing couple minutes of this one. Dallas is on the power play thanks to a tripping penalty. Now, like I said, we've always been pretty good about, sticking to putting pressure on them. We have to keep to that here. I think we can catch them off guard just like now. Send a one-timer home, but it goes off the post. Teixeira has it, tries to send the puck across ice to Faxa, but no go. And now here come the Stars with the 5-4 advantage. As Teixeira tries to poke it away from him, Faxa finally does it and gathered in by Riley. Tries to send a pass up to Teixeira and it just gets intercepted. Delandria for the Stars brings it into our zone but quickly loses possession of the puck as we send it back over to him and they keep taking it from us. Penalty kill is over. We're back to 5-on-5 with under about 30 seconds remaining. Dallas keeps taking possession. We cannot get rid of it. They try to send that wrister in, and it's blocked by the defender. Delandria gathers it in, brings it around, and they're going to get that extra goal. Jamie Benn, you've got to be kidding me. Jamie Benn sends that one home for his 8th goal of the season, and that's going to give the Stars the lead here in the first period with only seconds remaining. 6.5 seconds to be exact. As the puck does drop, we finally win a face-off. Bring it in, try to send that pass to the middle, nowhere to go with it, and the clock is going to run out. here in the first period. So because of some slack in our defense, Jamie Benn gets an easy little one-timer put away over Allen here, and the Stars do lead 2-1. Now that score would hold up for a pretty good while, okay? And so here we are now in the third period, getting the puck drop happening right at the start of it. It is still 2-1. Both teams are playing pretty physical, and defenses are playing pretty well for the most part. Now Bear has it, sends that one home, and is blocked by Bishop. I think Allen and Bishop really have earned their stripes in this game. You know, it has been a tough matchup for both of these guys. Both offenses putting on a lot of pressure here as, you know, we continue to push it forward into their zone, and they do the same thing as soon as they get that. Klingberg has it and brings it into the neutral zone, taking it all by himself. But he gets right past Bear, almost gets a tripping penalty, and now they scramble for it on the boards, and Zibanejad takes it, and he's going to bring that one right into the neutral zone over to Comfort. So still trailing 2-1. Comfort has it down the right side, looking for a place to pass it. Nowhere to go with it. Sends it back to Ekholm over to Bear as the defenders pass it back and forth. And they finally lose it. Rupe Hintz takes it. Rust has it down the side. Over to Hintz. He's going on all alone, and he gets poked away by Allen at the last second. Hintz tried to make a move. Allen poked it away from him. And so thankfully the score is still 2-1. Now Iafalo has it down the right side and sends it back around. Zibanejad picks it up over to Comfort. And Comfort, looking for Ekholm, completely misses on his pass. And that's going to send us back into our zone to reset our offense. Now we send that one back down to Sunkist. Looking for a place to go. He risked that one in. Bishop gets the stop. And they fight for it along the boards, but he gets kind of pinned over. And the Stars will take the puck. And Guryanov is blasted right there by Kervinen. Great hit by the rookie as he gathers the puck in behind his own net. And here we come right back over to Sunkist. Little 2-on-2, looking for a place to go. Nowhere to pass it off to. Finally, Beauvier gets it and is looking for somewhere to go. But nobody, the movement just isn't working right now. I don't know what it is, but the movement just isn't working. As Guryanov gets that one off to Esperance, who loses it right at the last second after a failure to shoot. And it's recovered by Joseph, bringing it all the way down and across. Nowhere to go with it as he loses possession. Both teams are able to bring it in, but it seems like defenses collapse on them at the very last moment, either to prevent a shot or to block it. Either way. Now here come the Stars to share, battling along the boards, finally gathers it in, looking for his passing lane, gets it over to Grelzik up front, sends it over to Joseph, who risked that one home off the blocker save, and we completely miss the pass. So Grelzik will chase the puck down back into our territory. And here we come. Sends it over to Faxa. Down the left side against his former team. Faxa looking for somewhere to go. Over to Herman, and he hits a powerful slap shot. But nowhere to go with it. Just misses a net. Now a little fight along the boards. Teixeira recovers. Over to Grelzik. Wrist that one, and that's bounced off the blocker. And rebound to the Stars. But we continue to fight him. Teixeira takes it. Faxa has it. Nowhere to go with it. Sends it over to Joseph. It gets knocked away. But it looks like we are going to have a penalty. We're going to have an opportunity now. A power play going our way here after that one. Interference by Kiviranta, if that's how you pronounce it. Kiviranta. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. But hey, interference, that's going to put us with a one-man advantage for the next 2 minutes. 2 minutes of game time, people, not 2 minutes of real time. And let's hopefully we can make something happen. Du Bois actually wins the faceoff. Kervinen has it. Wrists that one home to Bishop. He stops that. And look at that. We didn't even really lose any time on our power play. Got basically what amounts to a free shot off right there. You can see it. Like I said, it's been physical. 14 hits apiece for each team. Now Du Bois with the faceoff once again. Gathered in by Kervinen. Looking for somewhere to pass it. No real movement. Nobody's actually really trying to get out into shooting lanes. Ekholm risks that one, and it's off the pad. Du Bois rebounds it. He tries to send it back to Ekholm, but completely whiffs on his pass. Gathered in by Allen, who sends it over to Kervinen still. With a one-man advantage, Yamamoto has it down the right side. Tries to take it back behind him. Comes swooping around. Risks that one in, blocked by the defender, and Bishop gathers on top of the rebound. Great idea by Yamamoto, just the defender was right there in his way, unable to do anything with it. And we still trail by 1 here, as we are on the power play for only about a couple more seconds. As that one drops, Kervinen wristed! Kervinen off the post! He gets his first goal of his career! Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Kervinen got the face-off and then just sent that one home with a quick wrister. And that's his first goal of his career. Raimo Kervinen, 12:47 into the third period. That gets this game tied up. Big time play by the youngster, using the post to his advantage. Bounces it off it. And what a great shot. Great moment for that young kid. Too bad it couldn't have happened at home and had to happen on the road. Now the 2-2 score would hold up for the remainder of overtime, or the remainder of regulation. So we will find ourselves here in overtime in the 5-minute 3-on-3 period here, trying to prevent having to go to a shootout. Now Zibanejad does take it away, and he's looking not so much for a passing lane, but really the shooting lane is what's needed. Bouvier has it now on the right side, tries to avoid a hit, loses possession of the puck as we send it back over to Zibanejad. Trying to just keep going with it, try to find that open space, sends it over, and that's going to be a little attempt at a backhand. No, not really anything all that threatening, as their goalie does fall on that one, and that's going to lead to a face-off right here. So just over 3 minutes remaining in this overtime period as Du Bois wins the faceoff. Ekholm sends it. Stevenson, what are you doing? Why didn't you shoot? Stevenson fails to get the wrister off, and we could have won our game right there, but no can do, no heavy. And finally a one-timer by Du Bois. And look at that. He's in the net, and they don't call it. He's in the net, and they don't call it. You've got to be kidding me. No, I'm not going to stand for that weak BS. No, we're going to take a look at this one. And look at where the puck is. Talk about getting screwed. I mean, is that for some reason not a goal if the goalie has it and it's on the ice and it's in the net but the goalie covered it up? Is that like, I mean, you've got to be kidding me. All right. It is what it is. Video games, things like this happen. We deal with it. So after what should have been the game-winning goal, we have to go to a face-off here. Stevenson finally playing like he knows what's happening. Sends a pass over. Du Bois couldn't get that one punched in like the last one. And so still covered up by Bishop. 2 minutes remaining here in the overtime period. We got Du Bois and Stevenson and Riley on the ice. They got Guryanov and Seguin for the Stars. I'm not sure who their defender is right now. Stevenson wins. Oh, it's Klingberg. Klingberg intercepts that pass, and he brings it in the neutral zone. Guryanov has it. It gets poked away from him at the last second. Matt scrambled down along the boards. And finally, we try to recover, but just unable to, and they send that one home. It looked like Guryanov got her little wrister. Oh, wow, we blast him right in front. A little cheap shot. Probably because they didn't give us that goal. That's why they didn't also call a penalty. I'll take it. Still 2-2 now. Great stop by Allen on that one. So here comes the face-off. Zibanejad wins that one. Here we go. I'm trying to push it. We have a 3-2 on advantage right now at the moment, but they've caught up to us. Riley almost loses possession of the puck and has nowhere to go with it. Sends it around to Zibanejad. Back over to Riley. Looking for a wrister and off the defender. Bouvier scoops that rebound up, trying to find something to do with it. Sends it back to Zibanejad. Over to Riley, and that one's intercepted by Seguin. Guryanov has it coming down the left side. Sends the puck down in deep. Just about 1 minute remaining. Gathered in and over to Guryanov, and he's going to one-time it home. Mark another one in the overtime loss period for us. Oh, my God. Okay. All right. That happens. Got screwed out of a goal, and then they capitalize, and they score the game winner. It is what it is. You know, we fought him hard. We played well. Kervinen got his first goal of his career. So great job for him. Allen did a really good job for us in the net. It just so happened to be not good enough when the game cheaped. Yeah. But so another overtime loss on our books. I think we're doing okay for being the new team on the block. We're sitting in the 8th position of our division. Not the greatest, but we have time to grow, and I think we're going to start picking up some draft picks. We are acting in more of a seller mode. I'm going to see what we can get for some of these higher up guys that have maybe a year left on their contract and see what we can do with them as far as draft picks go. But we'll see about that stuff in the next episode and the remainder of this season. So on that note, everybody, thank you for joining me. Hit the subscribe button if you have not hit it already. And I will see y'all in the next episode, everybody. So as always, stay safe and well. Y'all know how it goes by now, right? Later, y'all.